It's cold and it's wet and it's windy. And day 56 from Lizard Point and 53 from Land's End is now underway. And this should be certainly the final day to Johnny Groats, the big one, the big catch. Whether I get to done it head tonight or not doesn't really matter. We'll finish the last few miles tomorrow, that's not a problem. Although it probably would be nice to knock it off today. Yeah, I feel quite tired today. So let's go. And a quick reminder about Glaucoma New Zealand. Great bunch of people, do wonderful work. It's a bit disappointing, the donations to Glaucoma New Zealand. I was hoping they would have had more donations than they've received. But the Eye Care for Africa also, and there's some great donations gone in there to provide good quality cataract surgery at sustainable price in remote Tanzania. Here we go. I do feel a bit tired this morning. Sorry, it's not the first time I've done that one. Very quiet the roads this morning. Quieter than yesterday and the day of the storm. Not sure why. Probably because we're further north, I guess. Although yesterday afternoon the traffic was really quite busy on this stretch. Great view of the coastline I walked on yesterday. And the remains of a little castle there, right on the foreshore. And some old ruins here too. Lots of these things scattered around. With roofs missing. I guess the roofs have deliberately been taken off in some situations because it's just not safe. Just going around a bend now and saying goodbye to that beautiful coastline. So very quiet this morning, a couple of cars on the way. I'll just quickly shoot a bit since I've popped around that little corner. What it looks like at the moment. I can see the road way ahead, just on the hill in the distance. So that should count for the next couple of miles. Auchengill, 6.5 miles from the finish line. More ruins. Caravan keeping on the top of there. There's some cars next to it. People were staying there last night, maybe. That would have been a cool little place to live in its time. With that view. Frizik. Some more deserted ruins. I think the road comes off the coastal, further off the coast now, and heads more inland for the final push, the final 4.5 miles to 5 miles to Johnny Groats. Don't think it's probably picked up on the camera, but I can see the traffic coming towards me. And I think I'd have to climb over it, not the top of that hill, but by the side of it. And I think as I drop down the other side, I'm sure I'll get sight of the north coast. Dave Parkinson, who walked with me for 6 days on this trail, texted me this morning saying the sun's come out for you today. I didn't believe him. I haven't believed him until now, and now the sun's started to shine, which is great. Fingers crossed it'll improve over the next hour or so. More deserted buildings. The wind is really strong at the moment. It's a westerly, a strong westerly. That guy's trying to get some protection from behind the pole. The clouds are very dark over there. It's just starting to rain. Got about 3 miles and a bit to go. Oh man, a bit tough going today. Very, very windy. I'm starting to get a bit wet. Bit of protection from that hill, from the wind. Awesome. How would you describe this landscape? Guess what's arrived to my left? Some blue skies! Look at that! Goodness me, how did that happen? You can see the islands off the north coast now, towards the Orkneys. Very flat here. Might be blue skies, but still very windy. You know, it's very similar to yesterday. Not quite as strong as the day before, but goodness me. Worth Hill viewpoint. Shows a map from John O'Groats to Dunnet Head. A little pathway that goes up there, but I'm going to stick to the road and head to John O'Groats. Some cars coming up behind me, but I can see John O'Groats now. Just 1 mile and a bit to go. I'm going to step off the road here and play safe. It's the last blind bend to negotiate. Well, hello, John O'Groats. So the road heads down this direction, then it bends to the left towards the coastline, and then we're done. So less than a mile to go now. Let's head towards the bend, and the wind is picking up. And the road to Dunnet Head, the wind's going to be smacking my face, so I'll just see how that goes. Just decide what to do afterwards. So just half a mile or so now. And the wind is picking up. It's a westerly, so it's a side wind for me at the moment. Sighted the sign for the first time. Hey, what, 200 metres away. Goodness me. Here we go. A lot of people around here. Definitely see how it's a tourist place. Lots of caravans and stuff. Guess I'm going to have to wait my turn. Day 56 from Lizard Point and day 53 from Land's End. A very eventful day. Managed to finish and get to John O'Groats, which was the big deal, but also pushed on after the 9 miles to John O'Groats and did the 15 or so miles to Dunnet Head as well afterwards in the afternoon. So big day, and well over 40 kilometres today, 25 miles plus, which makes it the biggest day on trail, so quite fitting. Tough conditions, walk into the wind for most of the afternoon, and then the wind died down as the afternoon progressed. But wonderful day really, the end of an adventure, and it's been an epic journey. I've had so many amazing people who I've met along the way, and so many amazing people have helped me. I'm going to split today into 2 parts, so I'm going to do a video for the John O'Groats section, and then I'll do a separate video for the afternoon on the walk to Dunnet Head, because they're both special events really. So thanks everyone for helping and supporting, and hope you enjoyed the videos, and thanks for watching them.